Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. In fact, mine is a statement.
Is a statement. Go ahead.
Regarding the threatened ban on the sale of Mitumba clothes. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Department Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives regarding remarks made by the Cabinet Secretary for Trade, Investment and Industry on the threatened ban of the sale of Mitumba clothes in the country during the Changamuka Shopping Festival held at KICC on Tuesday, November the 1st. Honorable Speaker, about 2 million people, Kenyans, are dependent on the second-hand clothing industry for their everyday livelihood. And these people are very concerned by the threat made by the Cabinet Secretary, which would affect their livelihood. Of the bottom-up economic model that is targeted in empowering ordinary Kenyans financially so that the country can generate taxes to spur the economy. Honorable Speaker, in the recent past, there has been an unnecessarily overwhelming and negative focus on Mitumba trade. While building the capacity of our local textile industry is a good idea to spur our economy, this should not be done at the expense of trades that are doing very well and are employing large number of our population, a trade whose value now is 18 billion shillings a year. This is a trade that generates profits to the traders. It is a trade that pays for the employment of thousands of Kenyans, and it's a trade that makes millions of shillings in terms of state revenue. I therefore want to know, against this background, to get a statement from the Chairperson of the Department Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, a clarification from the Ministry on the current position of this critical trade in the country. Number two, what plans has the Ministry put in place to ensure that the Mitumba trade is not interfered with and that the traders can be assured that there is no intention of interfering, restricting and banning this trade? I want to say, Mr. Speaker, that the CS's utterances has caused considerable disquiet, agony and stress among the millions of the people who depend on this trade, in particular the traders from Kikomba market in my constituency, which is the epicenter of this important trade. This community is already suffering from the ravages of the economy. It is affected by the growing cost of living and the frequent fires. I therefore condemn the utterances of the Cabinet Minister. It has caused them a lot of agony and stress, and these hard-working people want to be assured. Mr. Speaker, it appears as if there is a disconnect between the Cabinet Secretary's brain and his mouth. There is a loose screw that needs to be fixed before it affects our economy.